Hey everyone, my name's Amber.
I'm Charisse.
I'm back in the reaction video. So we're doing Fever Ray, If I Only Had a Heart. Or, If I Had a Heart, I'm sorry.
What? Yeah.
So, yeah, I have heard the song because it's the intro to the show Vikings, which I've watched all the way through. It's not so good after a little bit, but and then I've caught up on the sequel Valhalla, they're both pretty good shows.
I still gotta watch them.
So, yeah, when you do watch them, you'll recognize this intro. So, it's pretty good. Let's go get into it.
Oh.
Okay.
Because it's like got like a kind of a darker feel, but then it like kind of still feels like kind of tribal-y.
Definitely feels dark and tribal-y. I think it's the singing that also really adds to it. It's more like a not throat singing, but along that same vein. Where it's like really low.
Yeah, they were singing kind of low. It sounded like there was multiple singers at one point. I thought I heard.
I'm hearing two singers.
At least two.
Yeah, at least two.
One that sounds a little bit higher,
and
then one a little bit lower, like a bit lower. Which is a nice contrast. I like it.
Yeah, I like it too. I always thought this was one of the better intros than some shows. Like some of them don't really have very good intros, and I always thought this one was pretty good. Not like an amazing song or anything, but as far as intros go, I thought it was good.
Yeah, and this video is interesting too. When they were like in the boat at the beginning.
Did that little boy kind of look like Bran from Game of Thrones?
Yeah, well, I was like, wait. I was like, for a minute, is this like clip from the show or something? Because I've never seen the show, so okay.
Because I was like, all new.
Okay, because I was like, when they're in the boat, I was like, is this part from the show or something? But it was a interesting intro. Yeah, the little boy looked kind of scared.
Well, kind of wouldn't you be going through like a swamp at night and you see these weird looking people on the shore, like shining, like using reflecting light at you?
Oh yeah, definitely. Like he had a reason to be scared. I was just like I would talk about his reaction, and then you see somebody on the floor. I'm guessing they're dead.
Yeah, I'm wondering if that was because this is an older song, not that old, but like early teens, I think. So maybe it could have been. I don't know. If anyone knows, let us know. That'd be interesting to know.
Definitely.
Yeah, I just wish they were. I enjoy the singers being kind of low-ish, but I wish they were a little louder.
I agree. Like I would also like them a little bit louder. Because it is hard to hear what exactly they're singing. Like I got bits and pieces, but I always like to know what the lyric like. And obviously, we can look up lyrics later if we want, but I'm just saying, like, it's always nice to kind of get some of the gist of what they're singing.
And I'm hearing more in this version than I did on the TV. Might be these, expensive ass headphones I bought, or it could be, what you call it? Just this video might be, what you call it? Not mastered, mixed a little differently. That's what I was looking for, mixed.
Well,
let's finish it off.
Yeah, let's see the rest.
Alright. So this was pretty much identical to the opening. Obviously much longer because no intro to a show is 4 minutes. But there was also that like a small section where it was just a higher pitched vocals that was not in the intro.
Oh, okay.
Whatever they were saying, I'm not sure, but that was not in the original. Well, I should say the intro version that I had heard.
Because this is a full song, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll say like both singers, I like their voices. Yeah, the higher singer had like a little bit sweeter sound, and then I like how the lower, vocally lower singer had a lower, like, even had a little bit of grit in there on some areas I could kind of hear.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is pretty good. Probably not something I would like go out of my way to listen to again, but I wouldn't be upset. Like, I'd sit through the intro.
Yeah, this one obviously, is different than what we usually do.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not like I like the singers. I would just, like, as we already said, like having them a little bit higher would be my deal, because I mean, I can look at the lyrics later, but I was just trying to get more of what they were singing.
Mm-hmm. Especially with so few lyrics, it would have been useful. Were there captions on this? I guess it looks like there might have been. Oh, there was. Oh well.
It's okay.
Should have put those on.
But I will say, like, I like, as I mentioned before, I like their contrast of their voices, having, different vocals in there. And if if there were more than two vocals, I mean, I could only really hear two, but if there were like any others, and I couldn't tell, but the two main ones, I'll say, that I could hear, those ones were good. And the tribal sounding music,
Yeah.
I do like that, the darker feel. This whole video, even the video itself, obviously was darker themed.
Yep. What are you gonna give it?
But I think I'll give this an 8.5 overall.
I'm gonna give it an 8.2. It's enjoyable, but it's not anything spectacular. There wasn't a whole lot to it, in my opinion. Maybe there's like, if I was like more musically inclined, maybe I could hear more aspects to it, but overall it was not much to it.
True. I was just giving more for the vocal. I do more overall with the vocals and the music and the video. I added a little bit for the video because it was a cool video.
Yep. So, please check out links in the description for the original video and all of our social media.
And we just want to let you know that both our Patreon and PayPal are now open. So please just send us your requests, and the links will be down in the description.
Till next time, bye.
Bye.